Yeah.
What's the expectation for today?
I mean, it's funny when you get one and you believe it can happen. Every time you step up to a par 3, you feel like there's a chance, and then it happened again. And then you really feel like every time you step up, there's a chance. So, it'd be good atmosphere to get one out here today.
It's just there was a guy at our paper actually wanted to write a story about that. So let me just ask you about that. Which was more surprising to you, when you get the first one, or then when you duplicate it?
So I went on a podcast kind of right after it happened, and I explained it a little bit. But in terms of surprising, probably the second one.
Right.
It's like, you know what? I don't know. It's a good question. Both were very different holes, very different groups I was in, and a little different reactions. So both were incredible.
How are you feeling entering camp after the injury?
I feel good. I feel like I've had a great summer. It's forced me to be extremely focused this summer, and kind of put every drop of energy into getting back. And I'm obviously a competitor, and I don't take anything for granted. So I want to get back to where I was before, pre-injury, and I think I did a great job this summer of getting my strength back, and mentally being getting stronger and feel good.
And Patrick Ross said that the plan at least to start was have you go back to center. Just how excited are you to go back to the middle?
Yeah, we've talked about it a little bit. I'm excited to play anywhere. I love playing with Bo on the wing. I think me and Bo have great chemistry out there. So hopefully we can find ways to get us on the ice still, because I feel like we give our team a good chance of scoring. And but yeah, if that is the plan, I mean, I'm excited. I'm ready for it. A little more involved maybe around the ice. But like I said, I'll play anywhere. And at the end of the day, I love playing with Bo. So we'll see how it all shakes out.
Do you feel like you can still,
when you're on the ice, are you feeling like yourself, or do you still notice it a little bit?
I feel good. I feel like I got a mentality. When you have an injury like the one I did, you can go two ways with it mentally. You can kind of sulk in it and let it kind of own you, or you can, and it did. Early on, watching it, it kills you at times. But then you flip a switch, and it's you put everything into rehab and getting better, and so it's more so just a mental. It's fully healed, and it's good to go. There's no worries about that. So mentally, it's just a matter of just doing whatever it takes to get back to being the player I was.
Well, how big a component of that is testing it, in training camp, in preseason games?
Well, yeah, I've been skating for a little while now, so I kind of know, what it's like, and I think it's gonna be a good gauge. I'm not even really thinking about it, I'm not really putting emphasis. I'm just, as soon as I step on that ice, clear mind and just work as hard as I can.
when you move around and skate the way that, the same way that you could?
I feel like, I haven't, watched any video, but I feel like I'm moving pretty well out there. So.
What's it been like getting to know Schaefer, and what do you think of his game on the ice?
I've gotten to know him a little bit around the rink, and he is what you guys see as well. He's just energetic kid, and I haven't seen him too much on the ice, but the one time I did see him, obviously an incredible skater, and I'm excited to work with him out there.
Yeah, what's your Shabanov too? If you've had a chance to see any of his highlights or him on the ice.
Yeah. Definitely saw his highlight package. I feel like when I first saw it, he's doing things. It's hard to create new things on the ice, and I feel like he's got some things that you've never seen before. So I'm super impressed with his skill level.
What's your overall excitement level with all the new faces and kind of like a new atmosphere?
Yeah, it's it's exciting. I think what Mathew did this offseason was great, bringing in some guys, and I thought we did a fantastic job with the draft. And this group, we got a lot of competitors here. So obviously with the way the year went last year and not getting in the playoffs and stuff like that, that eats at us as a whole. So we're definitely looking to be in the hunt and find a way in the playoffs.
What's it been like getting to know Darch?
It's been great. He's got great personality, and we've had some good, honest communication, and that's all you want out of someone like that, and you want him to be honest with you, and he comes from obviously a great culture down in Tampa Bay, and I'm sure he's going to bring some of that to our group. And he's been around a lot of great players, so I'm sure that he'll be able to give me a few pointers and help me.